Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today, Franchesca Ramsey returns to YouTube with another race-baiting video from MTV Decoded called Do These Celebs Look Alike? Let's check it out. Do these celebs look alike? A little bit. Kinda. More so. Not really. And I guess maybe. Now let's see how that makes me a racist.
Some celebs look alike, like creepily alike, but some people are always confusing celebs of color who don't look the same at all, which is kind of a problem.
So right off the bat, Franny is saying it's okay to say white people look alike. You can even say they look creepily alike when they really don't, like these three girls. But don't you dare say colored people look alike, you fucking asshole. What are you, a bigot? And the most disturbing part of this double standard is Franny knows she has it and thinks it's totally cool and justified. Probably because blacks were slaves 200 years ago, right? Some bullshit like that, I'm sure.
Let's see if you can tell who's who.
I mean, I know the guy on the left is Patel, but that's just because I'm a movie nerd. I bet most people don't even know who these actors are, so confusing their names wouldn't be racist. It would just be ignorance. It would just be people showing a lack of in-depth knowledge about actors and film. That's okay. It's okay not to glorify celebrities and know all their names, Franny. That doesn't make us racist. Well, I've never heard of Lucy Hale, but it looks like a fan of Justin Bieber confused her for Selena Gomez almost 6 years ago. What a monster. And Dakotad's back and arms are probably hurting pretty bad from this. I mean, they're stretching pretty damn far. Digging up a tweet from some nobody in 2011? This is just pathetic.
There's actually a term for this, own race bias.
Or as I like to call it, who gives a shit if someone on Twitter confuses two celebrities? Also, doesn't Franny know that people confuse white celebrities too? I don't see how this is a people of color issue. Sometimes people look alike and get confused. Other times the people who got the name wrong just didn't recognize the celebrity. That's not racist or biased. They just don't have a good eye for people or faces. It's not really that big a deal.
Meaning it's easier for you to differentiate the faces of your own race or the ones you're very familiar with.
So again, to be clear, people aren't confusing celebrities because they're racist. They just don't know all their names right. Or they made a simple mistake. I mean, goddamn, even our mistakes are racist now to Franny the tranny. She's Franny the tranny, the horribly racist cunt. No one on YouTube likes her anymore, but she doesn't care what we want.
Ever heard all Asians look the same or all black people look the same? Confusing people of the same race that don't even look alike or not realizing I'm not Franchesca is own race bias.
I noticed you weren't Franchesca right away. Your voice isn't annoying and you're nowhere near as smug. Who the fuck thinks Little Yachty and Drake look alike? One is dark-skinned and ghetto as fuck, and one is light-skinned and Jewish, who does duck faces in his pictures apparently. Here's that Latinx bullshit again. Apparently it's some silly politically correct term for male and female Hispanic people. So instead of Latinos and Latinas, it's now the newly coined Latinx. Sounds like a porno to me, or like a Mexican Malcolm X.
And it's not just celebs. This happened to me a lot back at my old office job.
Oh my god, look how disgusted and offended she is. What a fucking snowflake.
It's not just annoying, but it also makes you feel like you aren't an individual. And I'm not Jessica Williams. I wasn't on The Daily Show.
If you can't see why people might confuse these two, you're either being stupid or obtuse. I mean, look at them. Same hair, same skin color, same sleeveless shirt even. Hell, they've even got the same douchey look on their faces. Like they're just waiting for you to do anything so they could call you a racist.
So how do you overcome own race bias? Well, mistakes happen, and if they do, apologize. But more importantly, make an effort to get to know people so you see them as a person rather than just a person of X race.
Well, that's pretty fucking ironic, Franny, because all you fucking do is see people for the race. It's all any of your videos are about. I mean, have you seen your YouTube? You never talk about personalities or people's interests or hobbies. You just talk about race all day, every day. Why don't you listen to your own advice for once? And to be frank, you and MTV News really need to get your own shit together before you can go on offering people advice and wisdom. Only an idiot would take advice from loser racists like you. This is like taking advice from the bum who is begging on the street corner, or taking advice from a Nazi or the KKK. Franny and MTV are not only racist propagandists, but they're also a failed channel with videos that has some of the worst ratings and reviews on YouTube. In reality, you should be taking advice from me, Franchesca. My videos are getting more views, more likes, and positive feedback than anything MTV has done in years. So while the people are liking and supporting what I have to say, they're disliking and not supporting the racist shit you guys say. Yet Franny still takes this moral high ground. How dare you try and give us advice? You're a racist, bigoted loser, Franny. Get your shit together before you try and help us with your fake same race bias problem.
Look, the only way to overcome own race bias is to pay attention and try your best. Good luck, and special thanks to Rachel, who's still not me.
Like I said before, I think the biggest thing Franny is looking over here is most people just don't have an eye for this stuff. So most of the time when they confuse celebrities, it's just a harmless accident. It's not racist or offensive or biased or anything. What Franny is doing is expecting everyone to have the same eye and attention to detail that she does. And then when most people fall short of that, they're labeled as racist, bigot, homophobes. Before we go, let's look at an example from another sense real quick, so you really see what I'm talking about. So like seeing what we were talking about before, people's ability to hear also has varying levels. Some people can hear really well, while others not so much. Now when listening to a person's voice and accent, someone with good ears should be able to easily discern someone's voice, who they are, and perhaps even where they're from depending on the accent. But a person with bad ears might not even know what you said at all. You might have to repeat it a couple times. If you call on the phone, they might not even know who you are or even understand your accent at all. Does this mean the person with bad ears is a racist or has own race bias? No fucking way. They just can't hear so good. Just like people who can't tell celebs apart can't see so good. This isn't a race issue. This is a sense issue. What do you guys think? Is own race bias a thing? Why does Franny in the MTV set look exactly the fucking same as it did 2 years ago? Comment below and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. Little